January 2026. They tell you it's for the kids, but look at the math. Look at the empty fridge and the eviction notice. When the state takes 60% before you even see the check, that ain't support, that's a life sentence.
Clocking at 5, yeah, the sun ain't even up. Pouring black coffee in a rusted out cup. I'm working overtime, 12 hours on the clock, but the moment that I'm paid, I'm hitting the rock. The payroll clerk gives me a look of pure pity as the garnishment hits. It's cold and it's gritty, calculated by a judge who don't know my name, treating the human life like a numbers game. And it's child support keeping us under the wheel. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, it's the same deal. Taking the breath from the table, the roof from my head, leaving us starving while the system is fed. We're living in trailers, we're sleeping on floors while the state keeps knocking on our bedroom doors. It's a cycle of debt, a cage with no key in the land of the brave, but we're far from free. I'm a father of 4, but my check is a ghost. I pay the X, but I'm hurting the most. They don't care about the rent or the price of the gas. They just want their cut, and they want it fast. I can't get an apartment, my credit is shot, because a legal paper says I'm giving all I've got. I'm back in my parents' basement at 34, begging for a life that I can't afford no more.
Now let's talk about the law, let's talk about the rights, the things our forefathers fought for in the nights. The Fourth Amendment says we're securing our skin, but they reach in our pockets again and again. The 13th says slavery is dead and it's gone, but involuntary servitude is carrying on. You're forced to work for a debt you can't pay, while they threaten you with jail every single day.
It's an infringement of the spirit, a breach of the trust, turning our American dream into dust. They say it's the best interest, but who does it serve when the parents are broken and losing the nerve? You can't be a parent if you're living in a car. You can't give them hope when the system's at war. Check the Constitution, read the Bill of Rights. Where's the due process in these legal fights? They calculate potential instead of what's real, imputing an income that you'll never feel. If you lose your job, the meter still runs, a mountain of arrears, worse than any guns. They take your license, so you can't even drive. How's a man or a woman supposed to survive? It's a debtor's prison in a modern day suit, and the children are the ones who are losing the fruit. Cause it's child support keeping us under the wheel. Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, it's the same deal. Taking the breath from the table, the roof from my head, leaving us starving while the system is fed. We're living in trailers, we're sleeping on floors, while the state keeps knocking on our bedroom doors. It's a cycle of death, a cage with no key in the land of the brave, but we're far from free. Look at my kids and my heart starts to break. I wanna give them more than what the state wants to take, but how can I lead when I'm down on my knees? How can I stand when they do what they please? The Constitution's crying, the ink is all blurred, while the voice of the worker is never being heard. They've commodified the family, put a price on the soul, and left us all broke, losing all our control. Yeah, it's 2020 since. Still fighting for the right to just exist, to have a home, to have a life, beyond the garnishments, beyond the title, lobbying incentives. Give us back our rights, give us back our lives. Just let us be parents, not just ATM machines.